All right. So I mentioned this briefly during, we're the official battle royale forecast for Fortnite.
I am the Apex legend.
You're the Apex legend.
That's how good I am at battle royale games.
And public battlegrounds G.
Public battlegrounds G. That sounds like a Japanese game, a shooter. From, like,
it does.
Yeah, the addition of like just a random letter really seems like it seals that deal.
So I briefly touched upon this last time, but about how this festival was done, trying to do a Fortnite festival. They had I guess like a bouncy house, and they had little rides, and you can play Fortnite there. It was in Norwich. So Epic Games got word of it, maybe from the official Battle Royale podcast. I don't know. And they're going to be pursuing legal action against the company for this was a disastrous festival. Like this was not worth people's time.
This was a much smaller scale fire festival.
Yeah. The organizer, Exciting Events, says it has been forced to cease all trading activities immediately. So the email was sent to all their customers and forwarded to Eurogamer by an aggrieved party. From Sean Lord, the head of Exciting Events Limited. In his statement, Lord insisted that the vast majority of children love Fortnite Live Norwich.
Sure they did.
And claimed that Exciting Events were still committed to hosting 2 future Fortnite Live events, and after all the national publicity and personal abuse and threats experienced by the directors and family of the business. However, in response to the media frenzy, Lord continued, Epic Games have now forced the shutdown of the 2 pre-booked Fortnite Live events with the immediate removal of all promotional communication from the public domain. So, you think Epic Games was happy that someone went out of their way to do a Fortnite festival without their input?
No.
That's probably what it was, Mr. Lord.
Yeah, I mean,
regardless of whether or not this was a success or a disaster.
And it was a disaster, but they wouldn't have been happy regardless. There's a line in here where further down, I believe, where he says that the Fortnite festival is for the children, much like Wu-Tang is for the children.
It's all for the children.
But it's for the money. I mean, you don't run a Fortnite fest and then have very little Fortnite-themed activities there unless you're trying to dupe people out of their money.
If it's a business venture, it's for the money.
Yeah.
Yes, the children could have fun if you put on a proper event, but it's for the money. This is a business that's now getting destroyed because
you charged for a ticket, so it's
for the money.
Yes,
it's not charity. Yeah. It's either a charity event or it's a profit event. Like that's what you got there. That's what you're falling into there. So in the original story, this made international headlines. Like it came all the way to see a podcast. The original story just said ticket prices were too high, the attractions were terrible. Families who did pay were left queuing in the cold. I like the word queuing.
Me too.
Some refunds were issued in a day, but the event's Facebook page has disappeared. Very little at the event was actually related to Fortnite, and absolutely none of it was officially licensed.
Yeah, they used the font, they used the name, they used the characters, they used the game. So, yeah, I mean, just trying to throw something together for the children.
The quality of our player experiences is incredibly important to us, whether it's inside the game or at official public events like last year's Fortnite Pro-Am. An Epic Games spokesperson said, Epic Games was not in any way associated with the event that took place in Norwich, and we've issued a claim against the organizers in the High Court of London.
Woo! Did you see this picture down here at the bottom? It looks like it's being held in a 4-H facility, and it has
it's a little
2 rows of booths.
It's a warehouse with some booths. It looks like there's some vendors there hanging out, and it was a total cash-in on the name of a popular game, and that's a registered trademark. I guess trademark laws are probably similar in the UK versus here. So Epic Games is going to go after them. Well, they'd also go after an Unreal Tournament festival if one ever came up. But you know what? Since you haven't done a new game in 11 years, 12 years, there's no need to do one. Don't need to do a festival for that. Maybe Pat will start one up just to get on the radar there.
Anytime something gets this big, you can pretty much expect something
gonna be
like
a
this
knockoff
to happen.
I'm surprised I haven't seen more knockoff merchandise already. Like I guarantee you that
maybe we're not looking hard enough because I'm sure it's out there.
I want to go back to the Jersey Shore this year to see knockoff Fortnite stuffed animals. Like I want to go back to the 80s, how they had the knockoff ETs. I want to see knockoff llamas and characters from Fortnite on the boardwalk on the Jersey Shore. Good old Jersey Shore.
Knockoff AK-47
with the totally legit game wheels that are totally regulated by the Gaming Commission of New Jersey that didn't care about, kids in the 80s and 90s putting down 50 cents, quarter, $1 at a time to spin those wheels that were totally random.
Absolutely
Totally.
random. Not weighted or anything.
Not weighted or not controlled by fucking buttons underneath by the people, by the teenagers usually working there or manning it. I'm not even making this up. I could probably write a book about the Jersey Shore based upon just my experiences. You go there.
Beat you to it.
You go there and there's like 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds in high school working at gambling wheels, where money is exchanging hands. Not games of skill, not the rigged games of skill. Random games, which makes it totally gambling. Sorry about that. That has nothing to do with Fortnite.